Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Blackest Box You Know. We are the Black Box Podcast presented to you from Faith Temple Ministries Apostolic, home of the chosen. I'm Janiyah, one of your panelists from episode 1. And alongside me, we have
Adele,
Dane,
Jira,
and Michaela.
And we are
The
Black Box Podcast.
Woo!
Woo woo! So, this how it go, y'all. So, in this black box, we have the juiciest details, topics that we'll be talking about on our episodes. We'll have whoever's in the middle pick the topic. So, you ready?
Towards the fine.
Let's get it.
Let's get into it, people! We got transitions in your relationship with Christ.
Ooh.
That's a deep one to start off with.
So, is it saying like middle school going to high school going to college going into the adult world?
Like, from,
Those-
basically from like youth?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what,
I think
like-
it's going from youth to middle to adult.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because literally, y'all, we really have
Middle
middle
school,
going to high going to college, in college, workforce, and leave and out of college graduated.
alumni.
So we literally can tell you from like every
Different
standpoint.
perspective.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Well, being in college, I would say like, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. It's hard, y'all. It can be really
Very.
hard, especially like when you have, because I don't know, like Pastor Brown says, sin is fun. Sin
Yeah.
is fun. So the smoking, drinking, getting drunk, and how
The
all
temptations
that,
there.
all that, it
Yeah.
is fun, and you can't get wrapped up in it, especially when in this day and time, like I feel like our generation is so like into the drinking and smoking, and
Right.
being non-sober to make them have a good time, or to make them, they feel like being non-sober like helps them be their better selves
And
or
it's
whatever.
an excuse for an escape.
Yeah, and it's an
Yeah.
excuse for accountability, responsibility, and all that stuff. And I'm like, to me, you can get so wrapped up into that, but you have to have your own, I feel like you have to have your own personal relationship with him to like
Yeah.
stay like steadfast and grounded
Right.
and
Yeah, for sure.
have like be humble, you know, or have accountability to be like, I shouldn't have did that.
Right.
Because we do slip up. We're all human, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like be like, I shouldn't have did that. Or like, don't do that no more, or walk away from it when you know it's, you know, not like you or what
Right.
you used to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, that's very true. And I think the kind of piggyback of what Jara was saying was like, with the temptation, especially with everybody saying, "Oh yeah, this is my escape. This is that," and everybody being like quote unquote woke. This is my take on it. I feel like sometimes that don't be foolishness. I be like, bro, come on now, bro. You done spent your whole check on weed, bro.
You ain't got no money.
Ain't got no money,
Can't pay
bro.
for rent.
Can't pay.
Oh, check.
Hold sending me, hey, bro. I
Cash
just
up
sent
me
the cash.
$5.
Bro, what? You can't eat
For
right?
eighth.
Bro.
Have an eighth.
I'm like, bro.
All
You
these
can't
It don't even
languages.
be to eat.
Yeah.
Be
bro.
like, look. They be like, send me $20 to eat.
Bro.
I know where that $20
Come
going
on,
to.
dog.
Come on,
Come
now.
on now.
You rather be high than
Then feed yourself. You over here looking like a Capri Sun straw. God daggone, ain't even eating.
Ramen is 67 cents at Walmart.
Come on.
now.
Just one pack. And it takes
But if you
5
like me,
minutes to
I'm
make.
bougie. I like the spicy ramen. That's
Hey,
$2. That food,
We like the extra spicy from
with
Japan.
little herbs in
Little
it.
herbs,
Japan,
little-
yeah.
little Irish.
Little Irish, little Cajun seasoning, little garlic
Little
salt.
garlic salt, put a little boiled egg, put a little razzle dazzle or something. If we got it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I feel like I had to, like Jira said, the relationship. I feel like before, when I first started college, I feel like, you know, coming to church, that's all I knew, was going to church and
The routine.
doing the routine.
Yeah.
That's all I knew. I didn't have like an actual relationship. And when I got to college and I started seeing and feeling actual situations, like real life stuff,
Yeah.
like challenges and being depressed and dealing with anxiety and your grades going bad, and you just start stuff. Because when you get to college, you get grown, stuff starts smacking you in the face.
You
It's
on
like,
your own, baby.
and it's like, whoa.
No cap.
And I had to ask people all the time, this is real life? Like, how do y'all get through these stages? Because this is not making no sense to me. And you can literally have a whole mental breakdown because you can't figure out your way. You can't figure out what's going on. So that's why I feel like a relationship is important, and you can't be, how do I say it? You have to have your own relationship. You can't depend
Yeah.
on just
Your
going
parents.
to church and
To piggyback off of that, I don't mean to interrupt and not to get away from the topic, but like I think especially for us, like because we were raised in the church and like things were automatically like we were used to doing Bible study, choir rehearsal, prayer, like, and then not only that, on Sunday we're ripping and running doing like 3 different tasks at one time.
so it's never a chance to build a
right,
relationship.
and not only that, I feel like we were so used to we can't tie our relationship with God to our parents,
Right.
Because their relationship. I think being that we tie our relationship, be like, oh yeah, I'm trusting God, I have my own relationship. Well, whole time when you're out there by yourself, like you say at college, you have to show that you have your own relationship, have that faith. You know what I'm saying? You have to show that you have your own relationship, and then you get around and be like, no, my relationship is built off of my mom's or my dad's or whoever was going to church like that.
I feel like real life will humble you and make you realize a lot of stuff and make you learn yourself, especially when you get to college. It'll definitely make you learn more about yourself. Absolutely. Be realistic with yourself. Real life. Because in high school, you just like, yeah, it's high school. It's easy. Nothing. You don't have no responsibilities. Literally. Nothing. And I'm telling you, as soon as you step foot on college ground and you start your first day as a freshman, it's raps.
Yeah.
It's raps immediately. Sure. You don't have nobody telling you, get up. You don't have nobody making you accountable for your own stuff.
Yeah. From my experience, I didn't go to college, folks. I went straight to work. Okay. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I like making money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound conceited, but it's just who I am. No. But no. Speaking on that aspect, yeah, I kind of went through the same thing because it was more like, okay, you're working, all right. Everything's smooth because, I'm living with my parents and whatnot. And then, boy, when the big bucks start rolling, you got people, hey, man, you trying to go do this, you want to go out to eat and all that stuff. And then next thing you know, you run out of money and you got credit cards, your debt, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, bro, life has a way of hitting you and the Lord has a way of humbling you. But people, here's one thing I want to say. Some people are quick. It's crazy. People are quick to blame God for whatever's happening. They be like, God, why are you letting this happen to me and all that? So I'm like, dude, bro, like, really? You don't speak to OG like that?
Right.
Like,
speak to OG like that?
like, let's be real though.
Yeah.
Like, let's keep it a band. Like, come on, bro. Like, you did it to yourself because at the end of the day, in the word, the Lord says, I see nothing but good for you. Right. Why would I do that to you? You know
and
what
it's
I'm saying?
life lessons.
Yeah, it's life lessons.
Everything is being put, and that's what I've learned at becoming an adult. Everything is done and put in front of you as a lesson. You can't take it as God is doing this and it's a punishment. It's a life lesson to make you better in the future.
Absolutely.
I want to hear from the
Janai,
middle schoolers and the high schoolers.
Yeah. Janai, what's like your experience, especially?
Did you forget the topic?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, honestly, I don't really know because I'm still trying to figure out my relationship with God personally because I don't know, with my generation, like the people I'm like growing up with and stuff, either you're like a Christian for a trend or you grew up like in the church, stuff like that, or you have like nothing to do with church, you do what you want, like kids my age, like they do stuff like they're grown now, like they're out drinking, smoking, stuff like that. So like it's kind of hard because like I be tempted to like do stuff like that, but I be like, I know like what my religion, it will not allow me to kind of like do that. So I don't really know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
And not only that, I think she's in the stages where we were. Like we came out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure.
Like having a relationship just because your parents have one or just because you were told to do this and the third. Like she's in the transition of she's still what we came out of and had to figure out for ourselves.
What you got, Kayla?
Going off of Janaya, a lot of kids that I go to school with, smoking, drinking, all that, and sometimes they can be like, well, you don't smoke, you don't drink. Like, no, you don't. So what do you do? I'm like, What do you mean? I got to
Yeah.
smoke. I got to smoke and
Yeah.
drink to have fun, or
That's how it used to be.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
And-
we don't get. I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
Or we're like, we don't get back in high school. Like, don't get invited to a lot of places because they,
Oh, yeah.
they
They
consider
know.
us the
Yes,
party
they
pooper.
know, like,
Yes.
I'm gonna have something to do with
Yeah.
church or something like that.
Yes.
yeah.
I get that to this day as an adult.
Yeah.
So like that thing is never gonna leave y'all. Just
Oh, it
letting
ain't.
Y'all know, cause my coworkers they be like, yeah, damn, yeah, we about to go to B-Dubs and yeah, we gonna get a couple drinks. You don't drink, right? I'm like, no, I'll go to B-Dubs, but
Right. I go, but I
Get
don't have
some
to
wings.
participate
yeah,
in
yeah.
all the activities that you do.
And like I'll leave in it. Y'all know me. I'll leave in a heartbeat if I ain't feeling it. I'll be like,
And definitely will up and jump.
One
I'll
thing
take
about
it.
him,
Yeah.
he gonna be gone.
Gonna be
Be
gone.
gone.
He ain't
Yeah.
gonna say bye.
all right, I'm gonna see y'all gonna be at work tomorrow, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna see y'all.
But no,
Take it easy.
Yeah, no cap. But yeah, that stuff, y'all. Just this is just a note for y'all as y'all become of age, and yeah, it's never gonna leave you.
Peer pressure is
Peer
real.
pressure, and it's gonna get worse. It's not gonna get better. It's
In
how
college,
you, yeah,
It's gonna get worse because that's all you're gonna see.
For sure.
All you're gonna see, all you're gonna smell. It's everywhere. Everywhere. It's surrounded. So that's like, I think that's another lesson. Are you going to submit to the temptation that is in front of you,
Yeah.
or are you gonna learn to stand against it? It's a test.
yeah.
Literally, everything is a test.
So when y'all, because once I said you don't get invited to certain places because you're considered a party pooper, y'all got lit. So how does that make y'all feel when you're like, y'all don't get invited to certain places because, oh, you ain't gonna do this, don't come down, or because you're made to be the party pooper or somebody do. When really, I can get it.
Right,
I can be lit right with you.
Yeah.
I could be
I
late.
can have
But-
fun, but I don't have to be drunk or high
Or
to
have
have
to do
fun.
it.
Yeah. What you got, Caleb?
Sometimes I feel like, okay, so for example, one of my guy friends, he was going out or whatever, text him. And I was like, well, where are you going? And he was like, going to this party or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, who finna be there, whatever. I know my mom not finna let me go to the party, but still, I'm just asking, like, you know. He was like,
Black.
No
Baby, one thing I'm gonna ask, who going?
Who
Who
going?
gonna be there?
yeah.
Who house? Oh no.
Second question: who cooking? But go ahead, Caleb. My bad.
So he was like, nah, you don't know them, or they not your type of crew or whatever, and
Yeah.
you probably not gonna rock with them, whatever. I'm like, well, okay. So sometimes I can take it as, well, you know how I am. You know
You
that
can
I don't mess with
recognize
that.
my spirit.
Right. You respect that.
Right.
And then sometimes it's like, okay, well, nobody, everybody else is doing something else. What I'm supposed to, like, not what I'm supposed to do, but
Yeah.
a lot of people, that's what they do, or that's what they're allowed to do. So sometimes it's like,
I think a prime example for us, for me, for sure, especially at this age, is New Year's.
Yeah.
Every New Year's, I am it's never been
We
a
are
New
right
Year
here.
I mean,
We
yeah,
are
where
right
I
here.
was not at church.
for sure.
And everybody's like, oh, I'm grown. I don't have to go to church no more. We can go to the party. We can go to the club. Let's go to New York and see the ball drop. And I'm like,
First off, some of y'all ain't even from there, so
I'm
let's.
like, look, y'all. Y'all do what y'all do. And they're like, you're at church on New Year's for 5 hours? Listen, baby, because I be having a blast.
Yeah, we be
Because
turned. Yeah.
if you see the last service,
If
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
If y'all seen
if you
that
see the
service,
last
Yeah.
service,
If
go
you
check
know,
it
you
out.
know.
If you know, you know.
if you know, you know. Like for real. And not only that, like, going back to what Kayla said, like, well, for us, not only that, if y'all to know, like, we're all cousins on this
Yeah.
panel. We're all family. So
Blood
not only
related.
that, when we ain't feeling it. We already know we can talk with our eyes and be like,
Yeah,
Let's go.
We ain't even
Wrap
got.
it up.
"Hey, yo,
I'll be get
Y'all want to go to
I
Waffle
don't know
House?
about you.
Waffle House
Waffle
real quick.
Waffle House. Or
We look at each other and be like, this ain't it.
y'all
Ain't
trying?
what?
Y'all trying to
We
go?
got to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, no cap.
No, one story I can tell y'all. It was me, Janae, and Kayla, and we went to. Y'all, these folks love a Mexican. Okay.
yes, always. Let's go,
Don't
let's go to Plaza.
Janae found this Mexican place out like Norfolk. It was this Mexican place, but it was like just open. It was just up and running, but it was giving real demonic vibes. Like the music, Yeah, God. Nothing wrong with Gothic people. Like, nothing wrong. But it was giving real, like, demonic vibes. Like, the spirit just wasn't right. And one thing that we definitely have, and I love so much about my family because we definitely have the spirit of discernment. So when we feel like 100%. The spirit ain't right, we all on one accord and be like,
what y'all call vibes, we call discernment in the name.
Exactly.
100%.
Yeah. Exactly. 100%.
Yeah. What y'all call reading, I'm going to read you. No, the spirit already told me. You walked in.
Told me about you.
When you walked in, all I had to blink and look at you. You ain't right, baby.
About you. We'd be like, we definitely, me, Kayla, and Janae were like, let's go ahead and eat this taco and get up on out of here.
Get up on out.
Take it easy, but I'm gone.
Yeah. One thing I will add, from the other side of it, instead of like the negative side, the positive side is, like, a lot of people have told me, like, I respect you, Dane, because you don't do what everybody else does, and you don't let anybody change your mind. And that's the thing you guys all got to understand, because there's always a good side to everything. But the thing is when people can respect you,
when they see the spirit in you and see God showing himself through you, that's all I need.
Yeah.
That's all I don't care what you say. I don't care if you don't ask me. I'd rather for you not to even say. That just means you respect me. So I don't care if you don't ask me. Because I can go myself. And I'll be right there and you're going to see me and I'll have a blast. And I don't have to drink. And I don't have to smoke. And for real, I put my AirPods in and play a little Kirk Franklin while y'all listen to your
whip me.
Kodak Black in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
For what Kayla was saying, like not getting invited to places. At first, I was like I want to go, like I want to do this too. But I feel like as I kind of got older, it was just like I don't care no more. Like I got things I got to do. I got things that have to get done. So you can go where you want to do what you want to do, but just know I'm taking care of business.
Right.
Yeah.
I wanna say this message to anybody that's watching this, any youth. How do I want to say this? You can't get to your destination without gas. And what I mean by that is you can't try to fast forward everything because you're going to run out of gas. The thing is, really what I want to say is it's like, man, it's deep. But at the end of the day, all I'm trying to say is like, bro, enjoy the journey. The Lord is going to put you through certain things or show you certain things, certain obstacles. You might have a flat tire, but at the end of the day is how you push on. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure at the end of the day you push on, no matter what comes your way. People say stuff. If they pissed you off, bro, it's part of life. All right,
it's
thug
life.
it out. Just thug it out,
it's
bro.
Life.
It's life. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. So straight up, that's my message to everybody. Just push through.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of the Black Box Podcast. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to like, comment, and share our posts and look out for new posts every first and third Saturday of each month. Boxed out!